So hello, it's me here once again. Who else? So before we get into the series, let's call it business. I will let you listen to the car first. What we're driving today is a BMW M8 Competition something. Looks like this. I tuned it a bit for drifting, but more for racing is a mix of it. I know it sounds weird, but it is what it is. So we'll let you with the car a bit and then we talk the serious business. Never mind. Yeah, so that can happen. I wanted you to listen to the actual car. Yeah, hello. Don't have any voice shit or some shit. Let's get away from this guy first. You see what I've talked about? You know, about the drifting. Alright, so now that we escaped from that guy, I want you to listen to the car first and then we go to talking, alright? So, oh fuck, the launch control did. Like, for real. Okay, so what I wanted to talk about was simply and straight to the point the stupidity now in the world. Like the decisions that are made by people. So, to keep it pretty short, I don't know if you saw, like, if you had a look around to people, how they behave and stuff like that. Like, have you actually tried at some point to keep a conversation with a person and they just seem off? Like, literally off. Yeah, failing and drifting. I fucking suck at it. Like, have you tried talking to them? Don't they seem like an NPC? And this guy follows me around, okay? Like, don't they seem like an NPC? Like, they don't engage into the conversation. They don't do any of that. They just say yes, yeah, yeah. I, I want to sound stupid, but I usually do. But just stay and look around you, and you will see that people are like NPCs. They just say one line, and that's it. They don't engage, they don't actually feel anything, if you know what I mean. They just talk random shit, as I usually do, but they don't connect, they don't show emotion into a conversation. Why the fuck is that, dude? Why? Like, man, if you know what I mean, let me know your opinion in the comments, of course, as per usual. But literally, what's wrong with today's things, you know? My friend, listen, years ago, I was, how can I say that? Let's say into depression, and I was trying to find people to talk with, and literally 9 out of 10 situations I usually got people which said only bullshit, or they never thought of something in their life. Like, man, and why am I saying like, I don't even know. Yes, of course. Thank you for the Horizon Arcade. Yeah, I do care about the Horizon Arcade. So what I was saying is, they never think. That's the problem. You know, they say, listen to the voices in your head or some song like saying bullshit shit. Well, they don't even have those. And I'm talking, people are genuinely brain dead and extremely distracted about anything. Just show them something stupid, they will pay attention for it a few seconds. Literally. And if you try to talk something with them, their attention span is extremely fucked. They're gonna listen to you for like 2 seconds, and if you're gonna ask them, for example, what did I said 2 seconds ago, they're gonna be like, you know what I mean. Or literally just have a look, for example, in public, or at school, high school, university, whatever the fuck you want. Just look around people to have people who have a watch, and just look at them when they watch the clock, you know, like on their hand, and just go ask them what's the time. They're gonna look on the clock. I can tell you that. So this is what the attention span looks like on like everyday basis, you know what I mean? Or just go talk to them, they won't remember shit in like 1 day. This is why they literally say like have no fear of interaction with people. But man, how the fuck can you not have like social anxiety when people like robots are robots, legit? Sometimes I just don't feel like I'm talking to a person. I feel like I'm talking with ChatGPT, legit. And not because of the complexity of the words, no, and not the simplicity of them. The random factness and like the personality of the people disappeared. There's nothing unique, unfortunately, in people. I mean, there is, I don't want to generalize or something, but for the average, for the most of the people, their attention span is fucked, their conversation suck, I may say that, since they don't bring anything into the conversation. To whoever you're going to talk is simply gonna try either to avoid the conversation or to end it as fast as possible for some reason. It doesn't matter who you talk to, or maybe that happens only to me, perhaps, but whoever it is, and even if you try and you carry the conversation and they carry the conversation as well, you will see that unfortunately they bring absolutely nothing from their personality to the conversation. So basically the conversation is led by you, not by both of you. And I think that's a problem. I'm not the best at making conversations either, but my friend, at least I bring something that I feel into the conversation. For example, if I feel like saying fuck off, I will say fuck off. That means to be honest and straight, to the point, yes. Does it mean that I bring something unique, something from me into the conversation? Yes, because I express an emotion. And also, the second point that I wanted to talk about, and got it randomly right now, it's honesty. Have you ever seen somebody who's not lying? No, because we all lie, of course. But some people, take it to like the next motherfucking level, dude. Yeah, of course I crashed, sorry. I ain't the best driver, especially that I need to focus on talking and actually promoting a message. And what I also wanted to talk about, other than honesty, that is missing and people are not bringing anything into the conversation, that was the first point that I wanted to talk about. The third one would be about the attention span once again. If you ever saw YouTubers trying to explain what they need to do about the attention span, and like people just closing the video after 2-3 seconds, even if the video is professionally made, it was so good made, it had something interesting, it was on the domain that they wanted, it was not clickbait or anything. Literally, people just skip things. If you saw, not, let's not call it procrastination. Let's call it literally narrow minding. Literally. And if you're wondering why I'm taking some breaks while I speak, since bruh, my English is quite fucked up, first of all, and I'm trying to make a solid point to make people understand what I really want to say. And also, to be completely honest, if you have, or if you're using TikTok or something, man, please, for the love of God, just stop using it. Just go ahead and talk to some people who use TikTok on their fucking daily basis, like just scrolling to it. Just have a look on their lives, alright, and see what they're doing with it. Actually, they don't do anything other than that. Do you see them creating something? Go have a conversation with them. Don't ask them like that guy did name 10 books. No, 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 no. Just go ask them something that they like, or just go to them when they scroll on TikTok or something and ask them after they scroll down like twice or three times. Ask them what was in the last post that you saw. And it doesn't matter what it was, they're not gonna tell you. They won't be physically able to tell you. You might be asking yourself, why the fuck is that shit? Well, well, well. You maybe saw, sorry, on my channel that I made pretty much most of my videos shorts. So the reason for that is that it's extremely simple to get traction on the channel. And this is basically how you grow from zero to hero on YouTube, unfortunately. I don't like making shorts, I would love to make literally videos, talking to people like this, letting, like literally knowing your opinions in the comments, making conversations, engaging with people. That would be more fun, engaging with people into conversations about topics, whatever those topics are, you know. Burp break, as per usual. As you see, like, I'm not gonna be ashamed because I burp or something, my friend. It's something that I usually do, and when I'm around people, if I feel like burping, like in the society, I just don't. I just hold it, go into the private burp, and yeah, you know, go about your day. But if I'm, for example, on the Discord with my friends and stuff like this, and I burp, I just say, "Oh, sorry," and that's it. Don't be snowflakes, my friends. Don't be snowflakes. And just go live life happily. Don't stay on my fucking TikTok. Or just do that experiment on yourself. Just go scroll without, just normally. Don't think about this video for a second. Go watch some TikToks or Instagram Reels or YouTube Shorts, whatever. Just scroll 3 times and then just try to remember the first or the second short or whatever you saw. Good luck. And actually, if you've done that and you remembered clearly, like no cheating, no nothing, the shorts that you saw or something, your attention span is still good. So please just keep it the way it is. Uninstall TikTok, delete that shit. Why do you think people are literally stupid? Why do you think? And why do you think they're all pretty much copy-paste? This is what I hate about people most of the times. They're literally copy-paste. They don't have, as I said, anything unique anymore, and that's sad. I remember years ago, before TikTok and shit like that was a trend, legit people would bring something into the conversation. I remember, you know, like childhood, when I was around, let's say 10, 11, something like this. Literally people bring something into the conversation. they had their own point to make, you know? But right now, what do they have? What are they gonna say? What are they gonna talk about, my friend? What they saw on TikTok or Instagram? You know what I mean? And that's sad. Of course they're not gonna engage into the conversation because they don't have anything to talk about other than what they've seen. They cannot talk about an experience what they've talked with people, you know? Because they never do. They never openly talk. I feel like they're brainwashed, my friend. Not even like kidding. Just go randomly and talk to people and you will see. You will see pretty much the same behavior, unfortunately. Absolutely nothing unique. They behave like robots. They say only the same thing. And they don't share opinions or anything. They don't talk about anything. And after that they call you like a nerd or boring or whatever. Of course. Because if you talk anything interesting or have anything good or productive to say or any good critique, they're not gonna accept it. This is why I hate sometimes, as I said, talking to random people or meeting people, let's say. Because it don't, like, I don't see any advantages of meeting some people anymore. When you meet somebody, just try to test them to see if it's actually worth the time and you have something to help that person with, or if that person can be any help to you in your life. And just think them in that order. What can I help this person with? And what this person can help me with? And straight up ask them, oh my friend. If you need help with your homework at fucking school or a project, at school, high school, university, whatever, or even at work, just go and ask them straight away. Just go introduce yourself, first of all, like a normal human being. Ask them how they doing, casually. Engage a conversation. Keep the conversation. And if you see, for example, that that person has the same interests as you and you can talk to them and they provide something into the conversation and they do care talking about you, keep the conversation for a little bit and then just ask them. Or if you want to be straight to the point, as I am sometimes, just go introduce yourself and ask them straight away if they can help you with something. And of course, just remember, they helped you, and either way, if they didn't, you will still have to help. Let's bring the normal world back. The good old one, when everybody helped each other. Let's live all like a tribe. Most probably, who is Hamza and what he does and what he says, or Andrew Tate. So, go listen to those people, my friend. And stay away from the bullshit. Stay away from useless pieces of shit like TikTok. Or Instagram Reels or anything or social media. Just go in nature. Or if you don't want, just spend time with your family, spend time with your friends. Spend time with your dog, your rabbit, your parrot, whatever, your cat. Because just think about it. Someday you're not gonna have those. Because nothing is permanent, unfortunately. Also go read about stoicism and stuff like this. That will help you a lot. Basically, I'm providing you some knowledge that I knew. That I wish I knew when I was way younger. And I wish that I had somebody who actually told me those shits, you know, not just like be thrown into the world, let's say like this, and yeah, go explore the map, you know. Life is harsh, my friend. Remember that, you know. And if you think that life is beautiful, well, you still have to be prepared for pretty much anything. I'm not telling you that, well, you have to worry 24/7 about this, about that. No, 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 no. Take a step back, relax. Remember, absolutely nothing is permanent. Not the good things, either the bad ones. Just take a step back, relax. And if you have to make a decision, don't make it while you're happy, angry, or sad. And literally, if you need any help or you want to talk to somebody, I'm not a therapist or anything, but feel free to leave a comment, you know. And if I can't help, others will. Let's grow a community based on helping each other and not only on this fucking YouTube shit ass channel that I have that is literally garbage. No, 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 let's grow this into the world. That's what I'm trying to say basically. That would be the point of this video. To help each other, and just imagine that some people, my friend, are feeling, for example, lonely or sad sometimes, you know, and just go say hello to them, that you're gonna make their day. And I'm not talking about myself, fuck it, leave me alone, you know. Some days, but everybody does need to talk to somebody, because we're literally been living in groups since years ago, like extremely many years ago. We've been living all together, eating all together, you know. And don't take me with the fucking monkey evolution, Big Bang gay shit. Fuck off. Alright, that's just stupid. Or if you think that you evolved from a monkey, legit you're a monkey. Even my fucking Charles Darwin said that was a bullshit, and he literally regretted that he said that shit. So yeah, what do you think? Is it good? Is it a good, perhaps let's call it explanation of the humankind? Don't think so. If even the one that said it regretted it. So yeah, let's not talk about this. Basically, the knowledge that I want you to be left with is, please, sorry for the voice crack once again. Yeah, something normal for me. So the knowledge that I want to be left you with, to leave you with, I'm sorry, is just go outside, stop living like a fish, like captive somewhere, or like a caged animal. Go outside, talk to people, no matter what, if it's virtually or something, and just please uninstall TikTok or just give up on it, and like social media in general, yes. Just look, for example, as I saw into YouTube statistics, a lot of people that watch my videos are from USA. So for you I have a pretty good message, and if you want it to remember it, just remember it, otherwise go hate me on the comments. It might sound quite hateful, but it's not, I can tell you. So I've worked over almost a year into call center for a company, and I was working with people all around the world. USA, Russia, Ukraine, whatever country, England, whatever country you want to name, I mean UK, Germany, whatever country you want, Romania, Bosnia, whatever. Serbia, you know. So when I was talking to people from the West, it was something, let's call it off, about the conversations in general. And usually they had, as you remembered, as I said earlier, the same exact behavior. There was nothing different at all from them. They all had the same mood each and every time. I understand, in a call center people call it problem or whatever, okay. But like, they were the same, you know? Sorry for the burp once again. They all talked the same way, which was literally a routine for me. Picking up a call, I was feel like I was talking to the same person over and over again. Did you know, I mean, you must, I think you do, the myth of Sisyphus, or how do you pronounce that in English? That guy literally was cursed or something by Zeus or however you call it, to push a rock up a mountain, a huge one, and whenever he reached the peak of the mountain, that rock would slide down, and he would legit have to do that over and over and over again. And that was his curse to do that for the eternity. So basically, what I'm trying to say by that is that I was doing basically the same thing that what I was feeling about it. And this is why I said people never bring anything. They all had the same behavior that, you know, they do. They all had the same ideas. They never been open to any new ideas. Whenever I came up with a new solution, they wouldn't accept it. And if you go to USA, yeah, that's my parrot in the background. Say hello to Pikachu in comments. Yeah, that's his name, Pikachu. I will explain it in the next video perhaps, why his name is that. So basically, the further you go, what I want to say, the further you go to the west, the worse it becomes. I don't know if you saw. Look to people and just make yourself an opinion. I'm not racist, I don't support Russia or anything, bro. But yeah, literally Russia invaded my country years and years ago, and they dominated our country, made our people slaves. So yeah, so our people had to literally poison the water and just leave, burn their farms. So I don't support anyone, don't get me wrong, I don't support the war, I will never. I think the war is just fucking stupid, as people are nowadays, and the decisions that are made by, let's call them presidents, which are not. This is the fucking Matrix, and if you're thinking about it, it is fucking true what Andrew Tate fucking says. Just wake up to the fucking reality and have a look around you. Just look at Russia, my friend. For example, they banned the LGBT shit. And if you think I'm homophobic, well, I don't give a shit. What you're saying, that's just stupid. This is just fucking stupid, I'm telling you. And with that shit like stop oil and fuck off, man. And I'm saying that while I'm driving an electric car into a video game. This is what I think of your electric fucking bullshit shit, okay? Fuck off. This is what I think about it, okay? With the stop oil and shit like that. That's what I think about it, okay? So, basically, what I'm trying to say is that look into Eastern Europe, for example, and compare it to the West. Whatever Western country you want, America, fucking, I don't know, France, Germany, whatever. Just look, for example, I said it before, I will say it again. I'm not racist and I'm not promoting war or anything, okay? Just compare, for example, people from Germany to people from let's say, so I don't support the war, in your fucking dumbass opinion, to Ukraine, right? If you ever talk to somebody, or from Czech Republic, let's say it, or to Hungary, okay? Or Serbia, or whatever country you want, or, I don't know, Poland. Since I'm playing League of Legends, I've talked to, let's say it, countless people from Poland. They're extremely, like, friendly, even though they might be seeming toxic into the game. Those are just the retarded people, you know. But have a look around, talk to people from USA, talk to 5 random people. Just do it. Talk to 5 of them and just go into the east and talk to somebody, or even from Asia. Just go and talk to people from there, from those, let's call them continents slash countries. Alright? Just go and do that. And after that, just come into the comment section and just tell your opinion. I'm not saying that I'm wrong or that I'm right either, but when you go to the West, it becomes worse. The mentality is worse, the habits from the people are worse. Like in Eastern Europe, have you ever seen like a pride shit parade or whatever the fuck they are? Have you ever seen any? Answer to me in the comments if you ever, because I never. Alright? There was absolutely almost none of them. Alright? And go into the West and have a look. And you might be saying to me like, it's because they're open-minded or something. Yeah? Then why they cancelled Andrew Tate, for example? Hmm? Why? Why is that? If they're extremely open-minded, because he's so misogynist or whatever they say, huh? Yeah, for sure, man. Keep believing in what the governments say. So yeah, you're gonna end up fucked up. I'm not saying that go break rules or something, go break the law. No, 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 no. Stay legal, alright? Stay legal, stay legit. Be friendly with people, but do not trust the government. And do not trust the ones from the upper government, if you know what I mean. You know when, do you remember some years ago, maybe you don't even, that COVID was a thing, and they bring up magically a vaccine? Well, I don't know if you saw, but literally the news are trying to hide the fact that people got sick. Many of them unfortunately died because of that stupid fucking shit, you know. So just go and do some research and face the world, you know, with your own eyes, not by social media. And you will see exactly what I'm talking about. And if you want to leave a hate comment on this video, go ahead, bro. Just go ahead, you're making traction on my clips, which I'm thankful about, thank you. If you want to listen on what I have to say, go ahead, do it. Otherwise, just go live like an NPC, and yeah, after you're gonna be like 60 or 70 years old with your grandparents, sorry, grandsons or granddaughter on your lap or near your deathbed, just remember that you lived your life like a slave, into a slave mindset, being fucked over and over again by society. And basically, what I'm trying to say by this is that, you know, those jobs that everybody's working and is promoted the thing that don't open a business, there's gonna be taxes, it is hard to do, it is this, it is that. Why do you think is that, my friend? Just a coincidence, or just they don't want you to make a business or something. They just want you to trade your precious time and life on basically nothing. Because what they're offering you is just paper. They're printing money out of thin air. Just imagine that, for example, if you have a brother, let's say, or a sister or whatever, they came up to you with a paper someday and it's written some numbers on it, some random ass numbers like 4 zeros and a 1, let's say, you know, or whatever. And just imagine that they're going to tell you that, hey, this paper has more value than, let's say, 1 bar of gold. And then you're gonna live life, the rest of your life, with the impression that that bar of gold is worth less than that fucking piece of paper, which values nothing. So basically, this is what they're trying to do, and this is what they've been doing, and this is why you're working countless hours, and this is why you're always exhausted. I've worked on here, and trust me, I've seen enough, man. I really wish that I was some sort of a millionaire, or some sort of a guy with, let's say, with some influence, just to be able to tell people that they're living in a lie. They're legit living in a lie, and even I do as well. Don't think that I'm some sort of a rich guy or whatever, no, my friend, but I open my mind to new ideas every time. And I think, let's say it 24/7, even though it's not, but let's call it like that. I've literally didn't slept that night, this night, alright? And I just stood and thought of something to talk about, and literally filmed a video, done something, and I hate being unproductive, which I am most of the days. This is why I'm telling you, go open a YouTube channel, go do this, go do that. If you're afraid to jump into the parachute, well, just go if you can afford it and do it safe. Just go and, you know, break that fear. If you have a fear of getting rejected by people, just go talk to people. And you will get the, like, I don't know how to call it, the strength against those shits. This video is probably gonna be longer once again, but I just wanted to talk to you people. So I'm making myself clear what some sort of a person I am. I don't want to continue this YouTube channel being, how can I say it, being locked from people or restricting my language or anything. If I want to say something, I will say it, don't worry about it. Whatever the fuck, even if it hurts, and I know that probably for the most of you, this is going to seem like I'm talking some bullshit. But yeah, go live the life. And after some years, if you're going to remember this dumbass video, just come back to it if I'm still being alive, because no one knows what can happen, you know? There's a saying in my country that today you're alive, tomorrow you can be gone, you know? You can't predict anything, unfortunately. And like, that's why I'm saying, go live the life. And I don't mean drinking and smoking, and if you're drinking and smoking, just go look in the mirror and literally just look into the mirror straight into your eyes. And if you have a picture from your younger self before smoking and drinking, compare it. That's all I want you to do. And just see if the situation got better or worse. Because I can tell you that it gets worse and worse the more you use those shits. Just please don't use them, stay away from those evil fucking shits. Also soda as well, just go drink water, dude. It's better. Literally, if you people want, I'm gonna make a video just drinking water. Legit. Just drinking motherfucking water.
Horizon Arcade
I'm
will
not
begin
even
soon.
kidding.
Good luck.
I'm not even kidding, people. I can just make a video about drinking water. So I encourage that thing. Because nobody will tell you, yes, go drink water, don't drink this fucking Coca-Cola shit or Sprite shit or Mountain gay shit, you know? Oh, sorry. Drank some nice water before the video. Yeah, some sparkling water if you're wondering. Living like a top G, eh? Nah. Not even close, mate. Not even close, man. Not even. Or not yet, you know? And if you were wondering why the fuck I opened this YouTube channel or why the fuck am I still making videos, well, the simple answer is, and the total honest one, man, I want to help. I see the generation, the people up to my age, and people even younger than me, being down bad, dude. And I'm not even exaggerating, they're being down bad. They're drinking, smoking, using drugs or stuff like that, and then they wonder, why the fuck am I depressed? Why am I tired? Why do I live like this? And then they want to end it all, you know what I mean? Which you should not ever do. There's always a solution, there's always a solution to the problem, there's always a stuff that you can repair, there's always a tool that you can use to repair it, you know? If you ever feel like doing shit, you know, bad shit, go seek therapy, dude. Just go to talk to a therapist, talk to your parents, talk to your brothers, sisters, whatever, your cousins, whoever you have close. And also, I don't want to sound stupid saying this, but man, please, do not forget about God, cause we need it nowadays, even I do. Everybody makes sins, and yeah. I ain't a saint, and I will never be. But I'm just trying to help people as much as I can, since, as I said, you never live, I mean, you don't live forever, no matter who the fuck you are. And this is just a little reminder that we don't live forever. Nobody does. This is why I'm telling you, appreciate every single fucking little moment. If somebody told you, hey, your hat looks nice, just remember that. Just remember it. And if somebody tries to do harm to you, just forgive it and forget it did. Because in the end, like, at the end of the day, that person is gonna be more fucked up than you. And I don't know if you saw relationships, let's call them nowadays. They're only based on basically lust and material things, unfortunately. And you cannot tell me that there's a relationship where there's no lust and they're together because let's wait for the storm to pass. Alright. You cannot tell me that they are together because, oh, they love each other. Bullshit. And if there is a relationship like this, if a person from that relationship hears this, please, for the love of God, keep that relationship alive at all cost. If the love is true, you know. You know what I mean? Just keep the relationships that are true alive. And educate your kids to love people, to love life, to love nature, to pray to God, to appreciate every single bit of efforts that you do to them, and appreciate your kids, your family. It doesn't matter, my friend. I grew. I'm gonna tell you straight away. I grew up just with my mother. She was working countless hours in a shit ass factory that unfortunately that factory still exists because it's shit, you know. And I keep telling her get a better job, you know. I'm trying to help her as much as I can with everything that I can. So basically, what I'm trying to say, she was working countless of hours. I had a stupid father